So there we were. Senior year was just getting started, and our junior high days were just a distant memory. We were young, we were naive, and we were having the time of our lives.
1, 2, ready, and shot through the heart, and you're to blame, girl. You give love a bad name, and we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
And Back to the 80s can be thought of as a cross between the musical Grease and the old TV show The Wonder Years, where Kevin Arnold narrated over the top of the show. And this kind of has that, except all of the music in the show is 80s cover tunes.
And you know, you always hear like the 80s hair bands and the crazy clothes and the wild styles, so it just seems like it was a fun time to me.
You were the first one. You were the last one. Radio kill the radio star. Radio kill the radio star. In my mind and in my car, we can't rewind, we've gone too far.
It is the senior year of the main character, Corey, who tells us how he remembers his senior year as he looks back nearly 20 years later.
The costumes are bright and tight.
I'm the school teacher and head of the math department, and I am having a love affair with one of the other teachers in the play. I'm one of the few people that were actually alive during the 80s. That's the funny thing about that.
well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. And when I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's going out with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you.
Playhouse South has been around for 50 years. We have a long and glorious history of putting on stage productions, everything from musicals to plays, comedies, dramas, original works, Broadway classics, we do it all.
We're the kids. We're the kids. We're the kids in America. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. Woo! Na 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 na.
So if you like 80s music, this is the show to see. There are great tunes such as Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper or Footloose by Kenny Loggins. There are Bon Jovi numbers, there are Michael Jackson numbers, Starship, Wham! The list just goes on and on. Over 20 songs, 20 classic 80s songs will be performed in this show. So as you can imagine, it's going to be a lot of great music, a lot of things that you're going to find yourself wanting to sing along to, and a lot of things that if you lived through the 80s, you'll probably remember with quite a bit of fondness.
There's a lot of movie clips as well, different scenes from TV shows, and there's even a couple of fight scenes that are pretty memorable from some classic movies that came out in the 80s.
So if you're interested in coming to see Back to the 80s, the show premieres Friday, November 6th at 8 p.m. and runs Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays for 3 weekends. So it's the first 3 weekends of November. Our Friday and Saturday shows are 8 p.m. and our Sunday matinees are at 2 p.m. Tickets can be reserved online or by calling our 888 number. And we encourage you to make reservations early as tickets will sell fast.